Well, it's Sunday night, everybody, and I'm gonna be doing some more Mega Man Maker live streaming. Come on in, have a seat, and put your level IDs in the comments, and we'll start playing, boyos. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud here. We're gonna play Old Fortification for our first level. I know Sunday night's NFL night, but I don't watch football, and so I don't care. Yes, I live in the US. I don't watch American football, and I don't care. I don't even know who won the Super Bowl this year, because I don't care. Hey, Saw. Hey, man, how's it going? Glad to have you in the channel. This level, I actually just tested this out. Every time before I do my stream and I test out one level, and this level actually looks pretty interesting, so I have to pick this for the first level of the stream, man. You know, I gotta pick this. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to... Oh, no. Wow, that was a change of pace right there. I didn't think I would go over the... Somebody forgot to close the border on that screen. Oy. It's amazing some people don't even close their own borders, man. Gotta watch out where your corners are, you know? You don't want robots coming in everywhere, man. You only need certain robots coming in. Nobody's gonna get the reference on that one. Hopefully. I don't want to keep my streams political. I want to keep them Mega Man-ish. And yeah, all fun and easy going here. Everybody who's cool is welcome to my channel. What do we have? Oh, a purple little arrow. I don't think I've seen those guys before. I can go down. Wow, this level has a lot of open areas. Grenade Man already. Yeah, guys, if you want your levels played, as always, leave your level ID in the chat, and I will get to them. All in due time. We'll see how many people come. If it's a good stream, I will be here for... If it's not a good stream, I'll be there for a few... only, like, maybe 1 hour, but if it's a really good stream, I'll be there for a lot longer. I always do. Hey, Fireman, good to have you in the chat, man. Hey, I'm gonna play your Chipman stage when I'm done with this level. So, remind me if I forget. Or don't remind me, because hopefully I won't forget here. Just had to pick this level first, man. Hey guys, hey, how's it going, everybody? Leave your IDs in the comments and I will get to them. It's Sunday night, guys. It's Sunday night. I gotta do some live stream. I gotta mix up my Mega Man routine. I can't be just doing all level reviews or my own levels. I gotta have a little bit of live stream and a little bit of you know, my own reviews. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of spices, a little thing of all over, you know. Gotta mix it all up. People would get bored if I just live streamed and never showed off my videos. I feel like I'm the only Mega Man Maker guy that not only do I live stream, but I also show off my own levels, but I also review other levels too. So I feel like I do like everything, and I've made a lot of levels. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm okay with bragging. I always have been, and I always will be. But, yeah. Ooh. This guy has always been hard. What's his face? Blast Man? He's always a pain in the ass to fight. I'd say he's probably one of the hardest Mega Man Maker robot masters of all. This guy. You don't see him too much. Hey, man. Hey, guys. Good to have you here. You don't see, Blast Man too much in Mega Man Maker. Thank God he's not too common, like all the Mega Man 11 guys, but, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of fighting him. The Mega Man 11 robots are pretty annoying to fight. They look nice because they're really high-tech and... Took you a couple hours to make it, so I hope we'll enjoy it. You just showed up. Oh, another Mega Man 11 guy. Ugh. How many people like Mega Man 11 Robot Masters in your Mega Man Maker levels? I don't know. They're very different than other robots. Like, they take a lot longer to make, they're more complicated. I can imagine the team spent most of their time making Fuse Man compared to, like, Jewel Man. He probably took, like, no time to develop. I mean, look at all the shit Fuse Man does. He's just all over the place. Come here, you. We done yet? Fuse Man. Oh, thank God. But yeah, they probably spent a lot of their time, hey, Tom, spent a lot of their time making the Mega Man 11 Robot Masters, because I imagine they're way more time-consuming to get than other ones. I don't even have to look it up, Fire. It's right here. Chip Man. Alright, bro. Chip Man, another version of it. Let's start it up. I'm excited. I think I did look at your other chip, man, the earlier version of it, but yeah. Yeah, guys, keep leaving your leave all the level IDs in the comments, and we'll make a grand play of it all tonight before we all have to go back to work tomorrow or do whatever we need to do on Monday. Giving me all the items as usual. Always like that, Fire. See, that's the thing I like about this, though. Before I was like complaining that I didn't like how like people always give you too many E-tanks early on, but you know, I'm okay with that because I hate like getting to a boss and then not having any E-tanks or anything to fight him with, you know, and then you die and then you can't get through it, you know. Ooh, two guys. Chip Man and Strike Man? Huh. Interesting. It's like having two bosses per stage. Now that's an interesting concept that we could see in maybe in a Mega Man game. Why not have two Robot Masters in like one level instead? Like double the fun, you know? Like a Mario Kart Double Dash, you know? You could have like two robots in one level and like introduce them together side by side. That would be kind of neat. And like Mega Man and Proto Man could go through a level, or you know, the two of them, you could switch. That would be kind of cool. Do I have any... Oh, I gotta read the... Wow, I got so many things going on here. Yeah, I'll look at your levels, man. Lunar Chris uploaded a Frontiers video. I haven't seen that. I know that that fellow is gonna be leaving. He says he's not gonna be streaming too much, but I watched his little video about the what was it, like what you want in a Mega Man Maker. I always like seeing people write what they want to see in Mega Man Maker. I wanna know what everybody would like to see because I'm curious what everybody likes. Clockmen exists? Oh gosh, Clockmen. We don't... Clockmen. I don't know, I should talk about the stage. Yeah, it looks like you got multiple routes here, Fire. I like that, that's cool. Chipman. A wood-themed wood chips. We need more nature Robot Masters. I mean, I guess it would be a cop-out to have a guy called Tree Man, but... I'm curious what you guys, like I said, I'm curious what you guys want to see in Mega Man Maker added, what you'd like to see. I like the water. I like the colorful dark blue water. It looks like you're able to use the that new effect they add where you can make the water transparent. I wanted to do that in my level, but you know, I had like a down the river level. I'll show that off, but it works for flat things having colored water like that, but it looks so pretty, doesn't it? Stone Man? We got a lot of mini bosses in this level, man. God, I got so many things I want to talk about right now. I can't even like focus. I'm working on a lot of levels right now. I know you guys everyone's hard at work with their own levels, man. I spend a long time on my levels. I spend like 20 hours making levels at times. Like, it really, like, you know. And then I'll play test them a million times, and I'll move like objects around and be like, oh, that doesn't fit there, that doesn't fit there. Oy. Cool. I would love to see Clockmen and other Wonder Swan bosses. No, man, we don't need those guys added. We need Gutsman added first. We need the Mega Man 1 content in Mega Man 2. I'm worried they're gonna do that kind of stuff. I'm worried they're gonna do shit like put in Wily Wars bosses like Buster Rod G. We don't need those guys, people. Like, that's just... We don't need that. I mean, I know they're trying to get a little bit of everything, but just focus on the old stuff first. Go back to basics, you know? Like, Gutsman needs to be added, and Elecman, and Flashman, and Heatman. Get those first two games in, you know? I remember when they first made Mega Man Maker, it was all about just enemies and robots. None of this gimmick stuff was added. Yeah, man, this is a nice looking level. I like the open areas you put here. Nice. This is great, man. A lot of attention to detail here. Something's going on in my house here. I gotta stop it here just a little bit. Well, hang on a sec, guys. Just a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. People were banging around in the house, making noise, and I don't know. It's a little bit noisy right now, but that's okay because I have my own computer room now. I had to move my desktop into a new had to move my desktop into a new room, and now it's oh shit. Looks like it's working fine. My streaming now. The rats in my basement? How do you even know I'm in a basement? Cheese? No, it's a crowded house where not crowded, but there's people in the house, and I don't know. I try to not talk so loud because I have moved like I said, I have moved my computer, so other people are more nearby where I am, so I have to talk. I should probably be talking a little quieter. This is nice though, man. Look at all this. Wow. Shit, man, you really put a lot of stuff in this level. Am I arguing with my friends in my house? No, there's just people that are doing stuff upstairs, and I'm just seeing what's going on and making sure the doors are closed and stuff and nobody's around. I like my privacy, you know? I don't like people interloping when I'm doing a stream, you know? Like, it's just one of those things. I have a loud voice. People have always said I have a loud voice, but I'd rather talk like where everybody can hear me than talk really quietly. That's one of the reasons people like the Angry Video Game Nerd is he didn't talk too quiet. He didn't mumble. He always, like, spoke in a voice that we could hear. You know, talking too loud can sound obnoxious, I know that, but if you talk too quiet, though, it's pretty annoying. But if I'm talking too loud, guys, you know, tell me if the stream sounds too loud. No, that's not working. Okay, yeah, there we go. Wow, I forgot. Wow, I have so many weapons, man. Fire, you gave a lot of weapons for this level. I dig it. So much stuff. I remember the days where I used to have to, like, layer my backgrounds really carefully. I couldn't layer them, you know, but now that we have layering, it's much easier. I just wish that the developers, like I said, I wish the Mega Man makers would give solid black backgrounds and solid color backgrounds. I mean, there's no excuse for that. Like, even the Mega Man X maker has solid color backgrounds. It would make, like, I don't like having to use space backgrounds, like, for a black background. You know, if I'm, like, in, like, a city level or something. I don't want to have to use the space background to do that. I just want to, like, use a regular black background, but they don't have it in this yet, and I don't know why that hasn't been added. My voice is just fine, thanks, man. Leaf Sport. I got Leaf Sport. Awesome. Awesome. I'll take the win, though, any day. I think Tornado Blow is an underused weapon. People should use Tornado Blow more. Great weapon. Oh yeah, that was a great stage, Fire. Like all the leaves or all the trees and stuff, and the open areas with the little decorations and the little plushies that you put the birds on the trees. Nice work, man. Nice work. I look forward to seeing your other levels. But yeah, Lead Sports. Oi, what else? Alright, guys, what do we have for level IDs here? Only one guy's list. Only Raychomp is listed a level ID. You know, before I play Raychomp's level, I wanna show off an own level I made. I gotta do my usual bragging. The last level I made was this Racing Down the River level here. I spent so long making, like, this level. I spent a long time making this level, and it's really, really short. And maybe people have seen this on my channel. I've already posted this. I always try to try to show off my own level right after I make it, so nobody else steals it. But yeah, this level is like a big homage to having Oil Slider. And it might look like it's like if you fall down, you get hurt. You know, like a lot of people think that if they fall down, they die. But that's just not the case in this level. Look at this. If you fall down, you have a bottom in the river. You know, you're not dead. I said F, you know, screw the instant deaths, man. I don't need instant deaths in my level. You can fall down all if you want to. But therein lies kind of the problem. I did a lot of work in this level, and most people will never see what's down below right here. Like, look at this. Like, you can jump off like little cliffs and stuff, and like, oop, I want to fall in the shallows. I can like wade around here and get items. I don't know how I feel about this ultimately. It's really awesome that I put all this in there, but I went to all the trouble to do all this work, and like nobody's ever gonna see this stuff unless they fall down. And it's like, who's gonna fall down right here? You know, no one's gonna fall down. And I get that a lot of levels are bullshit hard and they're really annoying to play, but I think I swung the pendulum the other way and made this level a little too easy. You know, so I don't know. I just wanted people to have a good time playing this level. Like I didn't want to, you know, I want people to like explore and do all that, but I also want it to be fun and fast and easy. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad you like that. It's good. I don't know how you know, how people would not like it. I mean, I think one dumbass disliked my level. I am sorry, but the guy who disliked this, how could you dislike this kind of a level? I don't want to brag about my stuff too much, but this is like, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like sometimes maybe I do swing the pendulum a little bit too far and make levels a little too easy. And it's just like, yeah, I know a lot of levels are really terrible bullshit, you know, like too hard. Mega Man games have always been too hard, but I don't think people should make them too easy either. You make them too easy and then that's just as bad. Sans Revenge. I mean, not every level needs to be ridiculously hard, and not every level should just be like a cakewalk either, but how do you do that, you know? How do you, like, balance levels to make them, not too hard and not too easy? So, I don't know. I'd rather have a level too easy than too hard. Reset? What? We got Undertale's music playing? This is pretty jammin'. I do like this theme. I'm gonna have to retry, or I don't know how to get through this, so I'll have to go back to the checkpoint. Did I do something wrong there? Oh, it's a troll level. Ha 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 ha. I'm good at making troll levels, too. I made a troll level with, how to fool Mega Man players. Let's see if I can find that. Where is that level? Fool Mega Man players. I made a funny video on how to do this. Here it is, this level. Everybody hated this level. How to fool Mega Man players. I'm just going to show this off and then I'll jump back to other levels. Again, I can't help but doing this stuff, guys. How to fool Mega Man Maker players. A lot of Mega Man players think that they always have to go right. Like, this is how they think. You get a level going and they're like, oh, that's a bottomless pit right there. I better jump over it, right? And I just got to do this, and they'll keep jumping over pits thinking that if they fall down, they die instantly. They'll always do it because they're just trained to do this. They're trained. They're like traffic cops, or they're like I don't know, whatever. They're like EMTs. They're trained to look for danger, or firefighters. They're trained to, and they'll be like, oh, can I make this jump? Oh no, I can't make this jump. I can't do this, you know. So I must have missed an item in the level. I'll try going left, and they'll be like, oh, I can't go left, and they'll keep jumping over pits. But what they don't realize is they could just go down here. That was the solution all along. So it's like hilarious. And like, oh, okay, I went down here. You know, I'll just keep going this way, because I gotta go right normally. You don't ever know who goes left, right? Nobody goes left. And they're like, oh, there's the checkpoint, guys. I must need to go up here. And then I can be a wise guy and do this here. You know, it's like, I'll just go, what? How did I die? Oh, there's a spike there. He put a spike right there. And then they're down here, and they're like, okay, well, maybe I'll go left now. I'll go left, guys. Let's you know, let's go left and see if anything's that way. Maybe I missed a secret or something, and they go left, and no, that's all fine. And they think they gotta climb the ladder because they. Oh, that was just a dick move. I put a spike there, but they think they gotta climb the ladder, and lo and behold, there's a spike there too. This is just me being an asshole, and this is why everybody disliked this level. But I don't know. It's kind of it's my like interpretation to how people think in a game. If you do the same thing over and over and over again, people will never learn. you know? Like, instead you can jump down a pit, and, well, here's what they'll do. They'll think that's a pit, too, and they'll go in the door. And then, and then, oop, I shouldn't have gone in there. Ha ha ha! You know, like, every time they see a Wily icon, they think it's the end of the level. Trolled. So yeah, everybody has a troll in them. I was a troll a long time ago, too. Okay, I tried trolling people. It's just to get a rise out of everybody, because I know, it's like they're so gullible, people. Like, Mega Man players will do one exact thing, and then they'll get mad, and they'll say it sucks, and, oh, I could just jump down the pit, there's the level, it's all over. Alright, I gotta read the comments here. Oy, true. Lunar, it's a cool idea for a level. How do you get that song? I don't know. I think it's just I think you got to replace a file to get Undertale's song in a level. Like if you replace the boss theme with Quickman's levels theme in like the directory, if you rename, like take Quickman's theme and then rename it a boss like Mega Man 10 theme and put the Mega Man 10, I think you can get Undertale to play. No, guys. I mean, I have to think about how a Mega Man Maker players, how they act, like what they do. You know, you have to contend with the players' natural reflexes. They see an E-Tank, they just go, oh, I gotta go grab that E-Tank. You know, they jump for it, or they think if there's a area, it's a bottomless pit automatically. Mega Man Frontier Wildlife Reserve. Wow, 100. Wow, Lunar, that's a lot of plays. Oh my god, I've got so many things to say. People forget how much fun it is to look like an idiot. It's the humor, man. It's the humor in these levels. You know, we all want to make our idiot levels once in a while. I mean, I wouldn't do that every time. I think that would be stupid and a dick thing to do, but I don't know. It's just kind of like an unspoken law in Mega Man Maker that we don't put bottomless pits, or we don't make players go left. You know, let's give Forte. He's awesome. We don't make. Oh, I can't double jump? What the fuck is up with that? You gave me blues or Forte and I can't double jump. I hate it when people do that in games. They don't let you double jump. Like, I always like it when, you know, Roll has her dodge roll and Blues has his big powerful attack. I don't know. I feel like it's taking a lot away from the character if you take out their abilities. I heard that, speaking of abilities, you know Super Mario Bros. 3? I heard originally they wanted the P-Wing in that, or the regular raccoon tail thing to let you fly indefinitely if you got a leaf in that game, but they thought that would be too powerful and it would like completely waste all the assets on the ground, and so they made you have to run off from a landing to do it. But that almost got scrapped itself. That whole leaf thing in Mario 3 almost got scrapped. I don't know. I'm one of those guys that's willing to put a lot of work into a level just to make it fun, and I'm willing to just put shit in areas that no one's gonna visit, you know, and just have it there anyway. I don't know, I don't think there's anything wrong with having overpowered items in games, man. Games are hard enough as it is, especially in Mega Man games, you don't need to make games harder. I mean, I know I'm continually bitching about this, but the Mega Man Zero games, guys, they're not good games. I mean, I don't know, they're not good video games. They got good graphics, they got good music, they got good stories, but I just don't think they're, genuinely very good games to make. The way they're made, the design choice is not good. I mean, I guess you could say they're good Mega Man games, but they're not good video games. Video games should be challenging, but they should be fun. They shouldn't just be one big memorization fest of having to, memorize exactly what a guy does. If you have to memorize bosses to the extent that a lot of those guys are, it's no longer a fun game. It's just boring. I hate memorization of bosses. There's just ridiculous amounts of it. I mean, you could say the same thing about Burner Man and Mega Man and Bass. You have to memorize everything he does because it's so stupidly erratic. Wow, look at all these treble boosts I got. I can't read the comments. I gotta focus. I'll read the comments when I'm done with this level. I want to give Lunar Chris's levels his attention that he deserves, man. Shouldn't be talking too much. I mean, I don't know, there's not a lot to say about these, like, screens, but, it's just a linear level here, mostly. I don't know. Linear levels, man. Whatever. Non-linear. I tried making a non-linear level. I had a lot of trouble with it. Non-linear levels are hard to make. I mean, they really are in Mega Man, because enemies will respawn, and then, like, that completely takes a lot of the fun out of it. So I can see why everyone's making linear levels still. Guess people just like linear stuff. What can I say? Oh, shit. Hey, Duct Tape. How's it going, man? I don't want to get your hopes high, but I was in the creator of Mega Man X Corrupted Discord, and it was mentioned the game will be released soon. After almost 20 years of waiting, holy shit. 20, yeah, that game, wow, that game has been incredibly long. Mega Man X Corrupted. That was a long wait for a game. Oh man, you don't have to say anything, Fire. You guys can duck in and duck out whenever you want and leave. I don't care. I don't hold anything against you. I'm fine playing this and talking to myself. Yeah, Mega Man Zero, man, those games just, they're overrated. Again, Mega Man players think any Mega Man game is good because it's all they've seen, but they're not good games, guys. I mean, they're from a gameplay standpoint, they're terrible. Graphically, musically, yeah, they're a bunch of J-pop songs that sound fun to listen to, and it's cute to see Seal, and El Paizo's pretty cool, and Harpooya. I like those guys, but the fucking levels and the bosses are so terrible. I mean, they're just awful. I hate those games. I don't want to... Tiny-ass rooms with these big, I don't know, centipedes or grasshopper, praying mantis. They're so big, these bosses. They take up, like, half the screen, and they just charge at you and take half your life off. I can't stand Mega Man Zero games. At least with the classic games, the Robot Masters are little. I don't know, man. I don't get why Capcom just insists upon making tiny-ass rooms with big guys that charge at you and, like, make you dash, and it's just the same shit over and over and over again. X3, the same thing. Get on a wall, dash over the boss's head. Get on a wall, dash over... I mean, it's so boring. It's annoying, but it's also boring to play. Mega Man X1 and 2 didn't do that much, you know? They didn't, like, put bosses that were running into you all the time, and... It's a lazy way to make your game hard. Just make a guy that uses his contact damage to hit you. I don't like the Mega Man Zero games, and I stand by that. I like the music, I like the graphics, but I don't like the games, and that's not going to change. I think they suck. What was I going to say? It's just odd, like I said, they just keep doing the same thing. They keep playing the same song and dance in every one of their... You think you might change it up for one of them, but just the same thing. I don't like Sheepman either, he's annoying. I just miss the days where you fought guys like Cutman, where you took 3 damage off of them, and it was like fast, you know, and you killed them pretty quickly. I miss days, I miss it when bosses didn't take 10,000 hours to kill. Oy. Fuck. I hate having to guess guys is weak to ice. I don't know. I have my opinion. I have a right to give my opinions on this stuff. I've written things about people's stuff. Nice level, Lunar. Nice level. I like the variety of stuff in it. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, guys, let me see what other levels you guys want. I gotta read more of the comments here. But out of one I've played, I enjoy Mega Man Zero. 4 was a good finale. Bosses are like puzzles. Yeah, I don't like that though. I don't like using a live system to make the player have to die and then go back and get it. You're gonna fail. Whenever you fight a Mega Man Zero boss, you're set up to fail the first time. You are not gonna win against them. They're gonna kill you. Like, that's stupid, okay? I don't... Sorry, I'm yelling. I'm getting excited here, but I just think that's really stupid. Like, you can't know what these guys are gonna do. They're just gonna charge at you, kill you, you're gonna get a game over, and you're gonna go back to the very beginning of the level. Like, how is that getting good? How is that having skill? There's no skill in that. It's stupid. Skill is like a cut man, metal man. Those are like skillful robots. That's being good because those guys are fair. Their patterns are normal and, you know, they don't take forever to kill. Capcom just got away from that as the games went on. Anyway, this is Tomfoolery's level. I like your levels, Tom. I think they're generally pretty good. Let's see how this one will stack up. A Heat Man level. Red bricks. What do I have here? We got hey Jethawk, hey Oscar, hey guys. Good to have you in the chat, man. Yeah! Yeah! I got you guys to come and join me. Leave all your levels, guys, and I'll play as many as I can. This is your time, guys. I'm not gonna be doing Kaizo stuff like Mega Marino. I'm playing people's levels. Your hard time needs to be shown off here. That's Mott Brothers' motto, where your hard work is shown off. Make a commercial about how people's Mega Man Maker levels. I show off all your hard work, man. And I don't just give likes out for anything. If I don't like a level, I'll try not to give a dislike, but I don't give, you know. Oh fuck! Too high. There's one thing I hate about the 0-1 game is the retry chips. Yeah, I don't know. Retry chips. You know, honestly, guys, I wish the live system would be ditched in Mega Man games. Like, I like how we have it in Mega Man Maker, how we just have checkpoints. I feel like they should just make checkpoints. Because nobody wants to have to go back to the beginning of a level when they die. Like, going back to the start of a level when you die is just really, really bad. I don't like it for shit like that. Like, you can't possibly know. I like that you gave me the Magna Beam in this level. Oh, another thing about bosses in Mega Man Zero is a lot of times you don't know if they'll hurt, like what hurts you and what doesn't hurt you. You know, like sometimes enemies are so big that you won't know if their like arm swings will damage you or if you can walk under them. You know. And that was one of the issues I had with Cuphead. Like the Cuphead bosses, why I would rage at those games is that there's so much shit going on the screen that you don't know what like hurts you and what doesn't hurt you. And, like, if you don't know that, then the game's already harder than it needs to be. Like, with classic Mega Man, these little guys, you always know what's going to hurt you and what's not going to hurt you, so it's not like a problem, but, you know, I don't like having to guess and stuff. Nice level, Tom. Short level, but, I'll take it. Alright, who do we have next here? We got Oscrum in the chat. Wow, we got so many people in the chat, man. I gotta get my pen and paper out. Start writing down levels. Oscrum, I'm gonna play your level, dude. That Pac-Man level you made last time was really fun. Let's see what other ones you got. Donkey Kong Hydraulic Press. Oh yeah, them Donkey Kong levels, man. I know you like them Donkey Kong levels. Donkey Kong! And I got roll, that's always an awesome thing. Gotta have my roll. Anywho. God, the broom is such a good weapon in this game. I'm like... You don't really... Roll doesn't really even need any other weapons but her broom. It's so good. It does so many... Ooh, a nice big open level here. I'm digging that. So nice to swat stuff with it. Oh, you can get crushed by junk. That's good to know. Alright, guys. I'll play your levels. Just you wait, man. I got a lot of levels to play tonight. I got lots to play. A crushing ceiling. I've seen this gimmick used before. You don't see it too much, but people who know this stuff, man, you can do a lot of fun stuff with this. In the year 2033, we have crushing ceilings now and no longer have to use ice. Whoa. Whoa! It goes all the way up to the top there. And we got 30 of these things I gotta smash. That's a lot. Whoa. I'm guessing there's no checkpoints in this level, so if I die, I'm in deep doo-doo. I don't want that to happen, so I better be careful. This is cool, man. This probably... I bet this took you a long time to make Oscrum. Uh-oh. Wow, this is fun. Look at this, guys. You guys... This level is definitely worth playing. I hope I can get through without dying. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest. This looks pretty scary. This is a scary level. Wow. I think those junk blocks come back too, so I gotta be careful of that. Ooh, this is scary. This is scary. Hope I didn't miss any of those things. Uh-oh. I'm not sure where to stand. Whee. Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! Oh no, I got the key. Now I gotta get... Okay, now what do I do? Can I get out here? Oh! I can just go back this way. Never mind. Whew, I was scared there. I thought I had to go all the way back. This is interesting, man. I guess they had to put the key on this side. It wouldn't have worked on that other one. Yeah, I was getting nervous. No checkpoints, man. That adds anxiety. Oh, we got to do more of this. That's okay. I've made a little bit of progress, so I'm okay on the level. But yeah, getting crushed would be a scary way to die in real life. I'm always scared of things that crush. I'd rather be like shot or stabbed or I don't know, fall off a cliff. But being crushed, man, in life, that would suck ass. That's like the ultimate worst, one of the worst ways you could die. And it will always kill you no matter what. Whether you're supersonic or not, man, you're dead if you get crushed. You know, I don't know why Supersonic would die in games if he can fly. Like, why is it when he falls in a pit he dies? That I can't understand. Would you rather play Little Timmy's bad Mega Man Maker 5 times in a row or try to beat the Goonies 2? I'd play Little Timmy's 5 times in a row, man. The Goonies 2, that game needs to go to the bowels of hell. That is a fucking terrible game. That game is like the AVGN said. It's like having a can of wet, smelly can of dog shit, and like you open it up 10 years later, you take a good whiff, and it's like, yeah, welcome back. Oh, it's an awful game, man. I never beat that game, but I looked at the map for that, and it just looks atrocious. Gives you NES PTSD. And then I play Shovel Knight to wash it all down, to wash out the bad, you know. You gotta go back to play good games. I was playing Maniac Mansion the other night. I don't know if you guys have ever played that. I played the NES version of that. That game's really hard, too. But it's, like, more reasonable, you know? Interesting game, Maniac Mansion. Good music for the NES, but they censored the shit out of that game. I like point-and-click games. I like puzzle games a little bit. I'm not opposed to puzzle games, you know? Like, slower puzzle games. As long as they're done right. Like, as long as they're, like, not... Oh, shit. Ugh, I knew I was gonna die there. Yeah, elevators scare me too, Tom. I'm scared of elevators. I'm always afraid that the elevator will break down when I'm in it and I'll get stuck in an elevator. They freak the fuck out of me, elevators. Elevators and airplanes scare me a lot. I'm not really scared of heights. I've never been scared of, like, being on rooftops or, like, buildings and stuff, but elevators and airplanes scare me. Anything that's confined always creeps the shit out of me. I need big open rooms to move around, like big loose things. You know, I'm not a tight... Unless it's a, well, unless it's a woman, man. I'm not into tight things. You know, I like open, loose places. Yeah. Gotta give my crude humor. I don't know, man. I'm scared of, like, I'm not really, you know, crawl spaces and basements and stuff. They freak me out. I had a friend who had a house, like, when I was younger, and he had these, like, tiny... In his basement, there was this, like, little tunnel we had to crawl through to get into his room, and it always scared the shit out of me. I'm always worried I'll get trapped, like I'll get stuck in a hole and I can't get my head out, or something, you know? I've seen... Oh, fuck, you didn't give me any E-Tanks, Oscar? Damn it. Getting crushed is the least of my worries right now. Shit! Wow, I'm getting... How did I get killed with health there? Wow, man. Wow, that's different. I didn't think I'd run out of health. I must have been playing really stupid. Where was I? Yeah, crawl spaces scare me. I'm afraid of them. I'm a bit... I wouldn't say I'm claustrophobic, but I don't like being stuck. Or, like, I don't like to be in a place for a long period of time that I'm not... If I can take the staircase, I will. I don't care if it's like 4 flights of stairs. I'll take the fucking staircase. Ugh! I hate this... Too much shit in this area. I'm having trouble all of a sudden with this. I should probably stop talking and focus, but... It'd be really nice if you could zoom in and zoom out in this game. Like, if you could see, like, what was above and below you. Like, if you could look down, you know? Like Sonic the Hedgehog, if you can like press down and like look down and see where you are. I don't know why this game doesn't let you do it. That'd be a nice feature. It would really help out. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through caverns, man. That is scary. That's like the most scary feeling when you realize you're fucked. Like the dread you feel, like, oh god, I'm not gonna get out of this alive, you know. If I was Roll, I'd be pissing, man. I'd be scared. Ah, dude, you probably should have like left this whole area open on top. Like it's a little. I like this idea, Oscrum. A nice level idea, but I would have put more room to maneuver here. There's not enough room. It's pretty tight. Like, you have to be pretty precise in this area here. You know what I mean? Like, this little... You can get caught really easy. When in doubt, better to make your level too easy than too hard. Always do that. Always go back and say, would a common guy die here? You know? I mean, this is... It's a good idea, but I would refine some stuff here with this. It's very easy to get killed. Oy. I gotta focus, guys. I can't read the comments right now. I gotta really focus on this level. This is hard. I'll look in your comments when this is done. Jesus, I can't get out of the way! This is impossible. I can't do this. I was hoping this would just be one screen and then we'd be done with the whole thing, but you wanted to make this longer. Okay. Again, I could keep going forward, but I'm pretty sure there's a red key door at the end and I have to go back and then... Do I die if I hit the ladder? No, I don't. I can go up it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look hard, but this is really, really frustrating to play. It's easy to get... Very easy to get crushed here. Too easy. Like, one wrong move and you're dead instantly here. I mean, I guess I could be really slow and methodical, but... I don't know, this is kind of a tedious... It's fun for a little while, but then it gets tedious to do this. Like, it starts to wear out its welcome, this kind of concept. These are the kind of levels you like to be really short. You know, maybe you'll have one section of this for, like, 10 or 12 targets, but you don't want to do this for, like, 100 targets. That would be really annoying. It's like playing Minesweeper, you know? And I died to that guy's... I died because I actually ran out of health. I almost was through with this fucking area, and then I fucking... Like, look at this. These guys do a lot of fucking damage when they hit you, and it's hard to avoid them. I mean, they really hurt you badly if they... Yeah, that's too much damage, man. Put some health in this level. I don't like this level. Dude, if I die, I'm gonna have to stop this level. This is ridiculous. I would go back, Oscar, and I would fix... I would edit out a lot of stuff here, dude. It's too crazy. It's too much. You go too far with it. You're just too much, man. Again, you look at my river level and it was not... Yeah, that was going too easy, but you also don't want to do too much. These guys do so much damage if they hit you. 8 damage. That's a fuck of a load of damage if they hit you. I don't know why those guys do so much damage, but they do. Another thing I might do, dude, is not make the player have to hit every target. You know, that would be... If I get off the screen, I bet the target's reset, so I don't want to go back and then have to get them all again. Yeah, again, I've said it for exactly, Lunar. They need to get rid of fucking enemy respawning in these levels. I hate This is why people don't make open levels, is you can't do that when you have shit that continually comes back, and then you have to get through it. I don't want to play this anymore. This is not fun. It's not Oscar's fault, but in a way, it just doesn't work, dude. It's not gonna work. Anyway, I gotta look at other people's levels. Who have I not played? Jesus Christ. Indominizer. Wow, I'm really far behind. Fight your enemies. Yeah, there's a lot. I got a lot of enemies to fight in these games, but wow. That's something you guys, again, playtest your levels. Playtest them and say, would a regular person want to play this? You know, always find out if a regular person would want to play this, because if they wouldn't, take it out. When in doubt, if something sucks, if you're getting killed a lot on a level, take it out. Take out the hazard that you have. Don't. That's what I do. If I find myself dying to something more than once, I take it out. Because the common guy is going to get wrecked. Oh yeah. Who else do I have here to play? I'm not sure what the point of this level was, but okay. Jethawk, let me get your level. Sorry I'm bitching so much and complaining a lot, but I don't know. Glasswater River. Ooh, wow! A river level of your own, dude. That's cool. I gotta see this. Mob, what is the absolute one thing that you would want to see in Mega Man Maker 1.1? You mean 2.0? I want to see enemy respawning, the option to turn it off. Like, you can turn off enemies dropping power-ups. That needs to be turned off. I mean, that really does. And that will change so many things in levels if they turn that off. I mean, the game will actually be more functional if they do that. I mean, it would be functional. If you turn off enemy respawning, that's going to make the game a whole nother game, and it is going to be good. It's a change that should just be made for the better. I don't know why the franchise... Why doesn't Capcom ever turn that off? It's incredible that never got fixed. That's like if the Mario games never let you walk backward. I mean, that would be... It's incredible. It's just an old tradition that's just kept in for the sake of it. But it's a bad tradition. It's just a bad tradition. It's like medieval torture. We don't have medieval torture anymore. We put people in, I don't know, interrogation rooms, or I don't know what the CIA does to people nowadays, but you know what I mean? Like, we don't. It's just a thing of the past. Like, get rid of that stuff. Don't put fucking enemy respawning in your levels. It's stupid. I'm not even forgot what I was doing. I'd like to see that. So that's the first thing. And again, a map system is the other thing I'd like to see. I want to see a map system get put in just for the sake of a bonus. I want the HUD display to get updated. I mean, I think this is a nice green screen we got here, but I don't know. Make a new one, man. Make it look more pretty. I do that with my... Can I jump down here or will I die? Yeah, see, I die. I don't think putting pits like this in a level is a really interesting thing to do. Just some feedback for you, Jethawk, and other guys. Like, you know, something like this right here. You just have a lone pit right here. I mean, it's not hard to jump over. Look at this. I'm jumping over it. I would just take this out, man. You know, I wouldn't even have it in there. It's not like there's a dangerous... It's not like there's anything dangerous in that pit right there, so why is it there? That's my thinking, though. I know that's kind of subjective, but I don't know. I wouldn't put... Shit, I wouldn't put that in. Oops, I gotta pay attention. Most fan games don't have enemy respawn. Yeah, they do. I think a lot of fan games have enemy respawning in them. Oh, another thing I would really add, and they did this with 1.9 a little bit, but I would put some non-lethal spikes in the level too. Like, every spike that you touch kills you instantly. I would like to see some spikes that don't kill you. The whole instant death thing has been done so much in Mega Man Maker, or in all Mega Man games, like, it's so overdone, instant deaths. I'm just tired of instant deaths in games. Come up with something else besides a pit and a spike killing you. Maybe make, like, a thing, like, mess your controls up, or make you, like, lose half health, or take away your weapons, something like that. But let's get away from the spikes and pits, guys. We have so much of them. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. It's so niche. Like, it's I mean, it's the opposite problem that Sonic has. Sonic games are too inconsistent. Mega Man games are too consistent. They do the same thing. You know, it's you got to get a little bit of randomness in your game. You don't want too much of the same thing. But I don't know. A lot of people, I've written stuff like this on blogs, and I get so much hate, like when I voice my opinions on this stuff. Like, people are like, no, it's how it's always been, and I don't know. I mean, really, it doesn't. Nobody's complaining that Mario can't walk backwards. Like, you never hear anybody say, well, it doesn't feel like traditional Mario because we can't walk backwards anymore in the level. Like, now it's just not how Mario is, guys. It just isn't. It wouldn't fit his character because he's always been like that. You don't hear people complain about it because it's just the way it's been. It's like Sean Schemmel's voice in Dragon Ball Z. Like, he didn't like that he kept being Goku because everybody assumes that he has to be Goku every time they hear his voice. Yeah, it's a curse. Or Jim Carrey. It's like, here's a funny guy, and he can only be in comedies because that's just how he is. If you do something too many times, everybody just assumes that that's how you're going to always be as a character or as a design or whatever you're trying to make. You don't want to redo something too much. I don't know. Interesting level, or kind of interesting level. I don't know. It's a good level, Jethawk. Sorry I'm not talking about the levels I'm playing. But, I just like to rant a lot. What do we got next? I got Jethawk's level. Oscar, do you have another level I haven't played? Or Lunar Chris, let me play one of your levels. The last one you made was really good. Mega Man Frontier Volcanic Refinery. Jim Carrey is also Eggman in the Sonic movies. Yeah, he does a good job. I like Jim Carrey. I mean, he fits the role of it. Because wide water section? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just talking about like how an outsider would like how they would look at a level if they played it, you know? How they would how would an outsider view a level if they played it? Like or how would an outsider view a Mega Man game if they played it? They wouldn't like it, you know? Like they wouldn't understand it because it's just very far behind the times. Like they wouldn't get. We get it because we're huge fans of it, but other people would really raise eyebrows hard on some of the stuff that you see here. It's like living in Victorian England. People would raise eyebrows on the shit because it's just so uncommon today to see that. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't think Mega Man, the NES Mega Man games were very much like the later ones in the series. I mean, I don't think they got crazy until, like... I mean, they slowly got crazy when the X games came out. They got more and more insane. But if you look at the first 6 NES games, they weren't really crazy. I mean, there was nothing really, like, batshit crazy about them, you know? They were just a regular boss in a room, and it was pretty... It wasn't too... I don't know, I just didn't see anything insane. Mega Man 9 totally changed the Mega Man landscape with design. The games went from just normal to insane. They saw Quick Man's level, and they thought every level had to be like Quick Man's level. Hey, Fireman's design is basic. He doesn't have a mouth. Yeah, Fireman looks cool. He's got a generic name, but he looks cool. I think Mega Man 1 had, I mean, other than Elecman and Iceman, I think Gutsman, Cutman, I think they're good. You know, I think they're pretty well. I think if the damage, Elecman would be a cool robot too if they fixed his damage, and Iceman, if they didn't do so much damage, they'd be fine. You know. In general, I don't like bosses that only take 1 damage from the arm. If you don't have the charge shot, you know, like, don't have your boss only take 1 damage. Have him take 2 damage, or 3. You know, again, Cutman did it really well in Mega Man 1. He took 3 damage to the arm cannon. It doesn't drag the fight out for 10,000 hours. Yeah, man, I'll play your level after this. Guys, keep leaving your levels in the comments. You know, if I can beat them, I'll play them. If I can't, then I won't. I'll just give up on them if they're too ridiculous. Yeah, Shadow Man. Yeah, exactly. That's an example of again, the guy needs to take. He's like a Elecman, but to a lesser extent. Not as bad, but to my mind, I think bosses should take 4 damage when they hit you, and you should take 2 damage against them with your arm cannon. I think double is better. You know, they're doubly powerful, not like triple or quadruple powerful. You know, Elecman does 10 damage with his beam, and you only take 1 damage to him. Yeah, that's like really stupid. Man, 10 damage. Thing about Mega Man games, I think it's the guys that play them that just leave the stuff in. They play them for like hours on end, and then I think what is it Iwata said about Nintendo games? The reason they're so hard is that the developers would just play them till like 4 in the morning every night, and then they would say, yeah, this feels good, this feels hard, and then they would leave it in, and a new guy would pick up the game and be like, this is insane, you know? So when you make levels, you have to look at the common guy who's going to be playing the level and adjust it accordingly. Like, you can't... It's not going to work to just make a boss, like... You know, that you've played 100 times and then leave that in. I mean, you know, the devs in Mega Man 2, Inafune and those other guys, they wanted to have, the block boss in Wily 2, in the second Wily stage of Mega Man 2, that block guy, they wanted those blocks to be they wanted them to, like, be removed and have a bottomless pit there. And the devs said, no, you need to put things in there because that's too ridiculous. And they're like, oh, all right, we'll do it. But yeah, that boss was originally meant to have, like, no floor when those blocks were removed, and so they changed that. And I'm glad they did, because it would be ridiculous if they didn't. Nice level, Lunar. Nice level. Alright, Flail, let me play your level here. 5, 2, 6... Please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't. You know, even if I didn't get to your level or I wasn't able to complete it, subscribe, guys, because I like seeing people come. Harpy Man, Rubicon, Baltius? I'm not sure what that is. I just don't know what that is. Harpy Man, Rubicon, Baltius. I'm not sure, man. It sounds like a Latin phrase or something. But yeah, that's why a lot of those games are really hard. Is that that the developers just played them a million times and thought it was fun, you know? Called Bullet Hell. Some big guy that jumps in the center of the room and throws like this huge full-screen attacks. If you look at Inti Creates games like the Azure Gunvolt games, a lot of bosses do that, you know? They have like a big full-screen attack and they just like run around everywhere. Ooh, I got NATO. That's fun. An Armored Core fan? I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I don't know what that is, man. Some of the references are lost to me. Oh, I can't slide. Can't charge up my gun either. Oh, NATO will hurt him, okay. Not very many bosses are weak to NATO. I'd say NATO is my favorite weapon in the whole game, or my favorite item in all of Mega Man Maker. I love using NATO. I try to include it in every level I can, because it can do so many things, you know? Oy. Man. This electric weapon right here is pretty good, but not as good as Roll's Broom. I was playing around with this the other night. I feel like the Mega Man... What is it? The Game Boy Mega Man weapons are pretty weak. I think they could have upped the damage a little bit more on them. Like, they don't do very much damage. I don't know, I feel like most enemies... Some of the enemies in Mega Man take too many hits to kill. I replayed Mega Man 2 a couple days ago, and I played it on normal mode, you know, and it actually feels pretty good on normal mode. Like, the game feels like it should. Like, the difficult mode, enemies take so many shots to kill. I'm with Nico Evaluates on that. I think some enemies, like little enemies, should only take like 1 shot to kill, not like 6 shots to kill a little drill. That's just too many. I don't know what his weakness is. Oh, I gotta start all over again? What? Where did I last start? I haven't been paying attention. Oh man, dude, you gotta put a checkpoint in your level, okay? That's too much. You need checkpoints in your level. Like, I mean, don't make levels without checkpoint. That's another bad thing that, you gotta watch out for. I mean, I don't think... Again, I think a lot of these Mega Man games could be really good if they just adjusted a few things in them, you know? If they just tweaked some of the difficulty and tweaked some of the enemies, they'd be fine games, you know? Like, Mega Man 6, I think, is an example of pretty good, even though the game's boring and it's been done to death, it's an example of good... I think the levels are pretty fair in that game. I think the bosses are really well done. I don't think there's anything that's bullshit in that game. It's the least... I was gonna make a video at one point where, like, I ranked all the games based on bullshit levels, and the one that has the least bullshit is Mega Man 6. It's not a very interesting game, but it's got the least amount of bullshit. You know, like what game has the best music? What game has the coolest, like, weapons? One of the categories is what game has the least amount of bullshit, and the winner is Mega Man 6. There's not much bullshit to be found in Mega Man 6, guys. It's not very exciting, though. It has the least amount of excitement, but it has the least amount of bullshit. Okay, he's weak to fire. I didn't see that. I like Mega Man 5 and 6 for the charge shot, man. I think they did a good job in those games. I like... People whine and complain about how they think the charge shot is bad in Mega Man games. It's not bad. It's a good thing. Put it in the game, man. You need it for these bosses. Like, I think 5 and 6, man. Even though they're boring games, I like the charge shot. There's nothing more fun than killing Crystal Man with your charge shot or Napalm Man. It just makes fighting them a blast. Pink and purple switches? Yeah. This level felt more like a 1.0 level or an old level. I don't know, I didn't really care for it much, but, whatever. What other levels do I have here to look at? Jethawk got one. Oh my gosh, I can't even... I'm not gonna keep scrolling up because I can't find all of them, but, yeah, keep leaving your levels. I'm gonna play one of my levels. I'm gonna take a break here for a second and play one of mine. I want to see what levels I have. I want to show off more of my levels. So, what have I not shown off? What have I not shown off that's cool? High Tide Tussle? I've got to have something I didn't show off that is pretty awesome. The Pink Panther? 8-Bit for Life, Green... Wow, there's so many levels here. Oh, here's a really... I don't want to show, that's boring. Damn it. Let's play Damn It. This is an interesting level. This is my swearing for my level, damn it. This level's fun. Woodman walks the plank. That's a troll level. That's a short troll level. Yeah, this is actually pretty fun, this level. I forgot about this one. I tell you, man, looking back at my Mega Man levels is looking at like an old, looking back at like an old photo album, you know? So many different levels we could look at. I think this is a 1.7 level, but I can't remember. I think it is. Yeah, it is a 1.7 level. I made a video of this one, I think. Like, I make videos of my levels. This one's of a dam. Dam, you know? I put spikes. This is when I was still making spikes a lot in my levels. I still had that old school touch to my levels designs, this one. But I tried to get away from it as best I could. I'm gonna give Blues a little bit of chance, man. I don't give this guy enough attention. Poor Blues, man. He just gets the shitty levels. But yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this big open areas I have. This is when I was, like, trying to mix backgrounds, you know? I tried to get, like, make them all line up and stuff. I can't remember when I made this level. Oh, shit. Ouch. Yeah, maybe I made it a bit hard. I've got so many levels, but look at the nice openness of this thing. Look at the big areas that you can move around. I like this kind of stuff, man. Have you guys if you guys haven't played this level, check it out. Damn it. D-A-M-I-T. I wouldn't say it's one of my best levels, but it's like, it's one of those 1.7 levels that I was like, really, before we had arrows, I had to make these little arrows here, you know? I don't have any E-Tank stand. Yeah, it's all about how you tailor the level to the character. Like, they're all... I always try to make my levels have... Now I try to make them have multiple routes to go through a level, because I worry that if, I worry that you can soft lock yourself in a game, so I'm always careful to, like, give it multiple routes. But yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's a 1.7 level. That's an old one right there, damn it. Check this one out if you haven't. It's an interesting level. Alright, let me get back to other levels here. Who do we have here? Jethawk. Did I already play that? Ray Chomp. Lunar, I'll play one of your levels here. I'll keep playing Luna levels. Mega Man Frontier Gemini Quarry. Blues is either infuriatingly difficult. Mr. X. I don't understand why people don't care for or dislike my levels. I'm not good at Mega Man, so I get to me where any noob can beat a few tries or so. I mean, the thing about making levels, FLAI, I'm not sure what that is, but you want to put some checkpoints in your level. It's just good. It's always a good rule when in doubt. If you're new at making levels, put checkpoints in the level. Like, that's really good. Use as many as you can. That really helps. That will make people like your levels more. Checkpoints. It's always a good thing to have checkpoints. It's never going to make people... People will like levels with checkpoints. See you later, man. I'm going to stream for another half hour or so, because I'm having a good time, and people are watching, and... I tell you, man, these streams are like therapy for me. I mean, they actually make me feel better when I do them. I feel like I sleep better at night when I make these, man. I feel like I did something useful, you know? I could be gambling money, man, that'd be, or smoking cigarettes or something, and that'd be a waste of my time and money, but no. Playing Mega Man Maker is my drug, man. It's the way I get my... I'm sure, like, all the devs are, like, smiling that I said that. Exactly, Tom. Like, you don't know what people are gonna, like, how they're gonna respond, like... I mean, you can make levels the way you want, but if you want lots of likes on your level and people to, like, review them and play them, it's better to kind of dumb down your difficulty a little bit than raise it. Because a lot of guys, you don't know who's gonna play them. Not everyone's an expert. A lot of people are gonna get killed pretty fast. You know, and then they're gonna not like it, and it's gonna be you're gonna get irritated. I mean, I guess I wouldn't swing the pendulum the way I do, where I make levels just so easy, but... I don't know, I feel like the Mega Man, like I said, the Mega Man franchise has kind of gotten a bad rap from making its games too outrageous, you know? Like, just too crazy, too ridiculous. And it's like, because I can see it now as a hardcore fan, why it's just not good design in a game. These pickaxe enemies, I think I might make them a little bit less, maybe make more weapons go through their shields. These guys are a little bit annoying. Wow, this guy's totally wrong spot right there. Yeah, minor checkpoints, about 7 to 10 screens are good. It's also, the player also needs to feel a sense of accomplishment too when they go through the level. They need to feel like they got something done. When you start a level, like Mega Man 9, the reason why I don't think it's a good game is that the game starts off, like if you play Magma Man stage from Mega Man 9, you have like 7 pits of lava right from the before you even reach any enemies. You're jumping over an instant death. Like, the player is threatened with death before they've even gone 5 paces. That's not good design. I'm sorry, it's just bad design. I doubt that it's the coincidence that my most popular level is the one that's very traditional. Yeah, people like the traditional levels the most because they're just sensible, but... I mean, you can make good traditional levels. I'm not against traditional levels at all. I think they're good too. But I don't think difficulty should mean a level's traditional. Like, I'm not calling Mega Man 9 traditional. That's not traditional. Like, shit like Magma Man stage is not a traditional level. That's Kaizo, almost. That's really, really ridiculous. Really, go back and play Mega Man 11 and count the amount of death in every screen. Count the amount of stuff, and you'll see why it just doesn't flow very good. It's got good music, it's got good graphics, it's cute, and it's colorful, but its levels are just... They're not how you want to make good levels. It's a good, challenging Mega Man game, but it's not a good video game. It's not a good video game. If that makes sense. I mean, people said the same thing about Resident Evil games. Like, Resident Evil 5 is a good video game, but it's not a good Resident Evil game because it's all action and it's no horror. So it's a good... Would you rather make a good video game, or would you rather make a good traditional game? You know what I mean? A good traditional game. I mean, it's like scratching nails on a chalkboard. Would you rather scratch your nails really well on a chalkboard and, you know, fuck everybody's ears over, or would you rather make a harmony, like a flute or something? You could be the best nail scratching chalkboarder guy in the world and be like an expert at annoying the fuck out of people, but is that really good to be an expert at annoying people? I don't know. It's up to you what you value in your thing. Here's the award for the most irritating nail scratching chalkboard ever. Good job, man. He just does it so well. He's just like, it's like the award. It's like the award winner of it. He scratched the chalkboard just the right way to make it as annoying as possible. People inventing how can they make the level more time consuming. Yeah, I got all these E-tanks, man. I love that you gave me lots of E-tanks. Of course, it's not... Again, I'd rather take handouts than being like, make me redo it shit for a long ways. The worst thing you can do in a level is not have checkpoints. That's all I'll say. Valhalla would be better off a God of War game. Assassin's Creed is guilty of having... I haven't played many Assassin's Creed games. It's guilty of having good games that don't fit the Assassin's theme. Magma beams to freeze with other items. Yeah, I think they should freeze too, Jethawk. I think the magma beam should freeze as well. I think that's kind of, I don't like that only concrete shot hurts them, and then you can't even, like, push them out of the way, you know? You can't even, like, break them with your gun. You have to use laser trident. That's like switching to 2 different weapons. That's just, like... I don't know. That's too much, man. You know? People like Mega Man 9 not because of the level design. They like it because the music and the graphics and the traditional colors and, you know, the levels are awful. Most of them are really terrible. Oy. I mean, really, go back and play Mega Man 9, guys. Go back and play it and tell me if you're having any fun playing the levels. And count the amount of death in every screen. You'll be surprised. Me! Mega Man 2 is a good game. I really think it's on a normal difficulty. It's really good. It's not an overrated game at all. I'm glad it gets the praise it gets. It deserves it. Maybe we'll get those goblin head. I call them James Earl Jones heads in Airman stage. You know. I always thought they looked like James Earl Jones, those like goblin face statues that shoot the little horns out their heads. But we don't have Airman anyway, so we have Windman though, and he'll have to do in the meantime. Yeah, here's what I mean, guys. This is not a fun level. I don't want to play this. There's no checkpoints. I have to redo the whole thing. That's bad. Don't put that in there. Who else has a level here? No one? Well, I guess I'll play some random levels here. Xander Detroit. I haven't seen him around. He used to come to my channel. Mega Man Rescue Saunders. Stage 3. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to jump into it, man. I'm going to dive into levels. I'll stream for another 20 minutes or 15 or so minutes, and I'm gonna call it another night. I'm curious. Have you ever tried any of Wycon stages? I like his stuff. Yeah, I have. He makes some good stuff, Wycon. But yeah, he makes good stuff. He made a Kung Fu level I thought was pretty awesome. I can see he really spends a lot of time on his levels. He gets a lot of likes, man. He gets a ton of likes, that guy. But his levels are really awesome, so he deserves them. He doesn't make that many levels, though. He made that awesome Ratman stage that I played. It was really, really awesome. I gave his levels, like a few of his levels, like 10s and 9s, man. I've given... One of his levels I thought was really bad, but a lot of his levels I gave good scores. I like doing reviews, man. They're like a little relaxing thing to do. I'd say making my own levels is the most time-consuming, like, thing, and, like, posting my own levels, but making reviews is really quick. I just slap down an art card and write some stuff about it, and then people get to see it. Yeah, man, I'll keep listening to your level IDs, guys, because remember, I'm going to have last call eventually, and then closing the bar, closing the level, so put them all down now, so you can get as many of these played as you can. And kudos to you if you play some of my levels after you know, I play yours. Just list it down, man. If I haven't beaten the level and it's not too obnoxious, I'll play it. And again, if I can't beat the level, like, I'm not insulting the creators. I don't insult the creators. I'm not mad at, you know, if I can't beat the level, it's just the level, not you as a person. Like, for instance, Oscrim. I'm not mad at Oscrim because I couldn't beat that crushing level. I'm just mad at the level design itself. But it's a good concept, you know. It's a good concept. So that's how I always approach my reviews with things. Like, if I can't beat the level, I'll look at the level for what it is. I can see Oscrim, you know, he did a lot of it was like creative, the level. So I give him kudos for that. But levels that are like I have to complete a level to do a review. I've played a lot of guys' levels where I can't complete the level, so I can never do a review on it, because it's just I can't beat it, you know? If I can't beat the level, then I can't review it. Just like, you know, kind of some food for thought with the levels I make, and the reviews that I do, if people are wondering, why don't you play this level, and why don't you do that? And I have to beat the level before I can review it. Speaking of Airman stage in Rockman R is terrible. Absolute... Oh, Rockman R, that roll game. I tried playing that game, and I can't get it to run. I found a download link for that, and I couldn't get it to run, and I don't feel like buying it online, because the thing is, those roll games are like $150 each. They're really expensive. I mean, shit, you could buy like 6 PlayStation 5 games for that price. But yeah, that first roll game is so hard. I mean, it's got such bad controls, and the levels are so ridiculous. Got good music, though, and graphics are nice. don't think any Mega Man games have bad music, do they? Is there any bad... Any Mega Man game with... None. All the Rockman games have good music. They all got good music. I had fun doing that stream of the Roll, that second Roll game. I thought that was a lot of fun. Israel. I haven't played one of your levels, Israel. I'll play one of yours, then I'll go back to these other guys'. 5, 7, 6. I want to make sure I play one of everybody's level before I do other things. The Great Rail Heist. Don't worry, guys. I'll come back to him. Even for having W tanks is good treat, but it's still terrible. I don't know what you mean by that. I want W tanks added in Mega Man Maker. We need W tanks, guys. They should definitely add them. Ooh, a cactus level. Mega Man 42. I've vaguely heard of that game. There's a lot of weird Mega Man fan games out there. Mega Man Rocks. I don't know, there's so much stuff out there, I can't even remember. Didn't I already play this stage? It doesn't have a star next to it, so... I don't know, did I? I must not have, I don't have a star next to it. It looks a bit familiar. A lot of these levels, desert levels, look kind of familiar. Oh, I did play this, that's right, I did, and I gave up. Never mind. I think I played this. Oh, I'll give it another try. I shouldn't have done that. I'll give it another try. I did play this level, I think. I gave up, actually. I was mad that the level was too ridiculous. I think I gave up on this one. But I shouldn't do that. I'll play through it again. I'll give the bro another chance. Maybe I was just bad that night. Yeah, I think I played this at one point and I gave up. I don't remember, but I'm not going to quit the level just like that over that. Guilty and... innocent until proven guilty, man. That's my motto with levels. I think I play... It does look very familiar, this level. Yeah, I did play this. I remember this. I got stuck on a chicken, I think, that was in, like, a fence area. Maybe there was another route I could have gone? I can't remember. Mega Man Rocks as a yeah, I remember you had those levels, Jethawk, the Mega Man Rocks levels as a I remember playing those. That game, man, that game was... some of the levels were pretty okay in that game, but the Repo Man's level was absolute hell, I remember. Repo Man? I could never get past that guy's level. Anchorman, Snowman, Policeman, Fireman, Hitman. And then there was one other guy, and something else, I can't remember. Anchorman, Snowman, Policeman, Fireman. A lot of stuff. Man. I'm not even gonna get into the man stuff because that's gonna go on forever. People would make so many jokes about that. I mean, this level's got some nice graphics. I like the... I mean, the colors are nice. There's nothing wrong with it. I always seem to manage to kill myself with Super Arm every time I use it. Another thing I would do, guys, is I would put, for areas, I would put, if you're supposed to go down, I would put an arrow showing that it's okay to jump down a pit. Like, I'm assuming I can go down. Yeah, I can. But I don't know that. I don't know if that's a pit or if that's going to kill me or not. Like, it's nice to put I always put arrows in my levels to show where I can go. And that's just a good habit of doing that, you know. So, just some advice. Speed demo rules? Not sure what that is, man. Yeah, we just got low ceilings here. Maybe better to not put low ceilings in your... Not things like this. A lot of people like to, like, jam as much stuff as they can in the rooms, you know? I don't think that's really a good design choice to jam stuff in a room too much. I don't personally like that. Some people think it's cool. I'm not into it, really. Do I like levels being the same difficulty, or do I like curves? I guess I like kind of a streamlined level. I don't like massive spikes in difficulties like Mega Man 9 with Jewel Man. I think that's stupid. You have like a mini boss room above like a ton of spikes, and that's not good. It's memorable, but it's like, yeah, I could do without that. As long as if you have a lot of checkpoints in the level, it's not so bad. But if there's no don't put lots of death in your level without checkpoints. That's just a basic standard policy. I like how there's multiple ways to get through like these little pits, though. I think that's good design. God, Rebound Striker is such a crappy weapon. Does no damage. How do I get across this? Now, is this a pit or am I gonna die by falling in there? I don't know, and I'm gonna assume I can jump down. I have to be able to. Another thing I would change about this level is everything looks kind of samey here. Like, it's hard to tell where I am and where I've been. You know, you're going up and down, and it's a little too samey, so I would probably fix that too. I can see why that might have annoyed me. Like, I don't know how to get up here. I need to hit the switch, but do I have a weapon that can hit the switch? Eh. You're getting into kind of complicated territory. I think I gave up around this area, actually, when I played this level. I couldn't figure out what to do. There's a thing there, and I have to get a switch, but I don't know how to hit the switch, because I can't aim downward in the game, and you know... Yeah, I gave up here, I think. I couldn't figure this out. You've made me rely upon weapons and other things, and... Or wait, no, never mind. Now I can do this. What am I thinking? I guess what I'm saying is, why am I having more trouble with this level than I should? Oh, I need to hit the switch. Again, yeah, I have to hit the switch. I can't... It's too complicated. That's your problem with this level. You're making it too much stuff. I don't know. I'm not thinking about it. It just feels weird. I don't like it. Too much reliance upon weapons to get through areas that are weird and switches everywhere. But I better mark this off my list because I'm gonna keep you'll probably keep putting this on there if I don't, you know, complete the level. And again, I got this kind of shit right here. We have a pit with spikes. We have a guy on top right there. That's not good. I don't like that. Like it's annoying. It's annoying. And I mean, I've got some weapons, but I'm out of energy now. The level's going on too long. This stuff is what you want to avoid in your levels, people. What you're seeing here with Sniper Joes on platforms with spikes and stuff like that. Not good. It doesn't have. It's very unharmonious, this flow. And I can't fall down there either. I die if I go down there. It's killing the progression. You're slowing the player down with stuff like this. It's making it really tedious and boring. So yeah, you see why what I mean here. This is a good example of where not to put enemies in the level. This kind of thing. I mean, I have to kill this Joe. I can't run past him. I can't. I don't really have a good weapon to kill him with, so I have to just grind it out with him, and that's boring. I don't want to do that. This guy here is placed on an area where I have to throw a weapon at him to hit him. That's tedious. I don't know why I can't throw the bomb. But you see what I'm saying? Look how slow this is. And if I walk back, he comes back again. And so now I'm stuck here. I have no way to progress. I have no way to get through this without weapons. You've locked me off from doing anything. I can use this and take a hit. It's not good design. Too many jumps, too many things. Yeah, man, that's why I do reviews, to give feedback on how to avoid making these kind of mistakes in levels. I can get up here, but I don't know. How many keys do I need to get this key? Do I not need to get the key? Well, I cannot go through here without I have to have weapon energy, and you haven't given me anything to progress, so I'm more or less just failing for not having enough, and why I'm not a huge spender. you gotta look at it from that perspective, too. I've got to farm here until I get something. Okay, now I have enough to go through. It's not like it's impossible to beat this level, but it's not fun to play at all. Also, I would have put more power-ups laying around for people to get. There's like no items or anything. Imagine if you had a Sonic level where there were brick walls everywhere and like you just ran into it and it wouldn't be very fun to play. People would, and people do, they get mad. Sonic fans roar like in a protest to how bad the level is, but then they play Mega Man, they're just like, oh, this is so great. And I know they're different games, but I wouldn't give this game the free pass in that sense. There are a lot of enemies in this level. Again, this is also why I hate playing as Proto Man. You can't. The gun's very annoying. Only being able to shoot in one direction makes the. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to waste my time looking for keys. One thing I've always been glad that the Mega Man games do, I'm glad they put a checkpoint before every boss in the game. That's always a good policy to do. And now I have to face this guy without any weapons because I couldn't get the other stuff. And so this is just going to be really painful to play. And I have no... Do I have his weakness? Probably not. I don't know. But this is how Capcom was with their games too, so... You know, what am I faulting? You gotta look at it from the player's perspective and how they're gonna take levels, man. That's how you do it. You gotta look at how they would, you know... As the guy from Pawn Star says, hey, you gotta look at it from my perspective. Just like that guy says, you gotta look at it from my perspective. I'm gonna die to this guy 100 times. I'm not gonna get through him. Well, actually, this is kind of an interesting boss idea. I kind of dig this. But he's fucking hard. It's gonna take a long time to kill him because I don't know what his I don't have his weapon or... Oh, I do have some of his weapon energy, never mind. This is why I love playing as Roll, guys. Exactly what you're seeing here. This is why I'm always Roll. I love Roll for this reason. It just cuts out so much of the bullshit. Roll. I mean, she's just such a great character. Takes off so much annoying shit that's annoying. It makes the game actually playable. And I've found a glitch to kind of exploit with this guy, and so now it's not so bad, but my god, this would be awful to play. You just stay down there and be a good little boy and let me kill you. Thank god that's over with. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man, I just didn't like this level very much. I already gave it a dislike, what am I thinking? Anyway, let me get back to other people's levels. Sorry, I played a lot of that level. Who did I have listing levels? Lunar? Did I play Jethawk? I'm gonna play one of Jethawk's. Played a lot of Lunar ones. Alright, last call, guys, so leave your Skulloween spooky scary skulls. Leave your... Any more levels now not listed, I'm not gonna play anymore, so... leave all your levels here. Thankfully, we'll never have to see that other level I just played again. Oy. Yeah. Oh, roll. I got roll back. And then there's times like this when you don't want to be roll. This is one of the few times that roll would be bad to play. Again, every character has little circumstances that you are not going to be good, but for the most part... Again... The broom is just better than on the other... The three men, they're not as good. I guess base can double jump, that's nice, but... Unless you're facing enemies on platforms, roll's the way to go. And I got black... Wow, I got Black Hole Bomb. Oh my shit, man, you gave me good weapons. Wow, this is gonna be fun. Laser Trident, man. I loves me Laser Trident. I loves Laser Trident. A lot of great weapons in Mega Man Maker. I'm so glad there's so many weapons to pick now. Like, it's so... I feel like the team's done a great job getting all the weapons in the game. I mean, I don't even... Why, there's a few more weapons I'd love to have added. I think they've done enough with the weapons. I think I'm satisfied with all the weapons they have. You know, a few more would be nice, like the Junk Shield and the Astro Crush and stuff, but I think they've got enough of them now to satisfy anybody. Unless you guys think there's a weapon that you need added. I like Lightning Bolt, and a couple of Mega Man 8 weapons would be nice. I like this lava thing here you got going on. That's pretty cool, Jethawk. God, Black Hole Bomb is so nice. But I don't even need these. I have the broom. What am I doing? Two Skullmen. Uh-oh. No, that doesn't work. This is kind of neat. I like all the skulls, man. Just keep adding more skulls to your level. And suddenly I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm getting kind of tired now. Am I out of weapon energy? I hope I'm not. Oh, I got tons of Hornet energy. Never mind. What am I doing? I mean, Hornet Chaser is such a great weapon. This is such a nice weapon. This is the thing that Mega Man... That's why people love Mega Man 9, this weapon right here. These weapons are so cute and fun to use and creative. I think that's one thing that people like a lot about 9, is it brought back the, it made weapons relevant again. After we had, like, 5 X games with terrible weapons, Mega Man 9 brought back weapons that were meaningful. Like, it actually brought back decent weapons, you know? That's why people like... I think that's a big reason why they like it so much. That's my theory on it, at least. And then Mega Man 10 did away with the weapons. It's a skull issue. Hey. Anyway, I'm excited to finish my levels. Like, I'm excited to get the ones I'm making undone. I really need to be doing more with my life, but I mean, it's just so fun to work on these levels, man. It's like doing an art project. It's like making Minecraft, you know? Who needs to do that when you have these levels? When you can make, like, your own... color your own stuff. It's so fun, man. Nice level, Jethawk. Nice, short, and sweet so far. Giving me good. You see, you're refilling it. It's not wasting my time. It's letting me get through the level in an appropriate way. Yeah, it's easy to get ambitious with big levels, guys. I mean, it really is. It's easy to, like, really... It's easy to get ambitious with big levels. Because you know, it's just, there's so much you can do, but... If you're gonna... When you make bigger levels, though, you put more work on yourself. Like, it's adding more work to your shoulders, so... Make of that what you will, you know? Make of that what you will. I love Plant Barrier. Such a nice weapon. Alright, what's this guy weak to? Yeah, Bounce Ball. Whee! Happy Halloween. Oh, I love Halloween levels, man. Halloween levels are always fun. Any Halloween level's good. Anyway, I'm going to play a few more levels, then I'm going to wrap it up here. I got some level IDs here. Nice level, Jethawk. I don't know why I got 22 dislikes, but where's the cutoff here? Where are the levels I have not played? I'll play one of Fires, I'll play Flails, and then I'm done. And Lunar Chris. Well, I played a lot of Lunar Chris levels already, so let me get Fire's level here. Gotta get my homie Fire to play his levels. Plus, Boilman. Ooh! You just uploaded this, huh? This is a brand new level, Boilman, for you? I gotta see how awesome this is. All these weapons. We'll end the stream with Lunar's level at the last one. Boilman. I wonder what this will be like. I don't think I've seen your Boilman level ever. And yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm running out of things to say. I'm in the tired period of my streaming. This is usually where I start to like run out of things to say. I've lost a lot of my energy, and people start ducking out of the room, and I start getting tired. But we're gonna be wrapping this up here at just a few levels. Boilman, not Boilmen. There's not two guys, just one guy here. Flame Man. Oh, neat. Crash Man's theme, I like that. Fire, that's cool. Ooh, an elevator. Boilman, I wonder what his references. Think of like a kitchen level, maybe. Maybe a Steam level? Oh, is it done already? I must have gone the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way, Fire, on that, or is there more to it? Oh, it's just an introduction, okay. Yeah, be curious to see how that turns out. Be curious to see, man, how it would, probably more water. I'd put, like, a lot of water, steam in there. Looks like something like a Steam kind of level. Flay, that's how you say it, man. Keep up the good work with that, dude. Harpy Man 2 Meltdown Arrow Man? Huh. Not sure what this is. Steam levels. I think somebody made a Steam Man at one point. I'm not sure if there's a fan game with Steam Man. I know, what was it, Megaphil X? His Mega Man Unlimited 2. I've seen some of his robots. I think he has a Steam Man in it, but I'm not sure. Steam Man. Oh, I got Oil Slider. I'm just getting loopy now, man. I don't even know what weapons I can be using. I really like that Oil Slider kills a lot of enemies when you touch them. I love how it like gives you invincible. I'm glad it doesn't like knock you off when you get hit with it. That's nice. The devs thought of something with that. I'm not sure how it behaved in Mega Man Powered Up, but hey. Feels like rather quaint level, not too much going on in it. Maybe put a few more gimmicks in the level. Simpler. Lots of gimmicks you can use. I like the gimmicks from Mega Man 11's little, like, those little, whatever those rotating things are, where you have, like, 4 things. I think it's the Acid Man gimmicks. I really like using that one for a platforming. I think that's an excellent platform mechanic. I used to use the Mega Man 3 gimmicks at those, like, Shadow Man bars that opened up, but I like the, I've since really liked those Mega Man 11 Acid Man. You know what I'm talking about, the wheels that spin with those 4 platforms that you can have on them. I think that's a really nice gimmick. I'm hoping they'll add the Bright Man gimmick with the, Bright Man's little, you know, those rail platforms in Bright Man's level. I always like those. I wish they would add those at some point. Oh, Woodman's weapon weakness, that's what he's weak to. God, Leaf Shield is so strong. Gotta love the Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield for the win. Ooh, I gotta blow my nose. My nose is getting stuffy. But, yeah, I'll play one more level, then I'm gonna duck out here. Where is it? Let me see what level it is here. Damn thing doesn't... Oh, I just played this one. What am I doing? Oh, I didn't give it a like. Let me give it a like. I just played this one. What am I thinking? Give it a like there. I forgot to like that level. Alright, Lunar, you're the last level for tonight, man. You're the last man on the show. Well, I played a lot of your levels, but, I'll play yours as a final level. Mega Man Frontier Max Steel Castle. 2021. Is that 1.7? I can never remember if it's 1.7 or... I think it's 1.7. That's 1.7. Yeah, it's 1.7. Good old 1.7. I love 1.7. 1.7 is always good. Duct tape? Hey man, I don't remember you listing your level anywhere. If you got levels, duct tape, list them and I'll play them every stream. I just don't remember you putting them down. I try to play one of everybody's level. And if I can't get to it, I can't get to it, but... Finish that and I only have Concrete Man left? Are you gonna have more castles that you made that I can play more of your castle levels, dude? If you do, I'll play more of those. Oy. Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, man. I'm getting tired. It's that time of night, man. It's that time of night. You can kill these Gary Obi enemies with the Wild Coil. That didn't work in the original Mega Man 7. That's something I noticed, that some of the weapons normally wouldn't kill those guys, and some of them normally would. So, it's Mega Man Maker's brand of... I'm always curious to find out what weapons kill those little spine enemies. I always like to, like, tally them, and I know them all now. Like, I'm very knowledgeable about what weapons do what in this game, like... Although I have so many weapons to work with, it's like... I don't know. I've played a lot of your levels, dude. Like, you can, like, list it next time, and I'll play it. Shit. Can I rail? Oh, yeah, I can. Cool. Mega Man 10 has some okay music. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not that great, but it's not... It's okay, Mega Man 10 music. Like I said, I don't think any Mega Man game has ever had bad music. But I would call it more one of the weaker soundtracks of the series. But it's neat to see it used. We don't hear Blade Man's theme used much in Mega Man Maker. Some themes in this game don't get added too much, you know? Like, you don't really hear Elec Man's theme used very much, the original. We hear that, we hear the Mega Water S used a lot. Be curious to know what themes are played the most in this game. I suppose some, you know, when this came out, some things might not have been in it, so... Oops, I didn't mean to use that. Why did I do that? I meant to use a regular E-Tank. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for dropping by. Guys, drop by anytime I have a stream and list your levels, and I'll try to get to them as many as I can. I want people to, like, see me play their levels. Because that's my streams are for, man, so people can play their levels. Mega Man 2 Mega Man 2 Game Boy music. Okay, I take that back. Those are pretty bad. That's one exception, but it's more just the ear raping theme. I think the melody is okay. Like they remade the melody pretty good, but yeah, the ear rape is pretty awful. I will admit. So okay, there's one game with bad music. I mean, some of the games like the Wonder Swan game have the Mega Man and bass theme, but it's like really bad renditions of it. It's like Cold Man's theme on drugs. Elecman's theme on drugs. I think the Game Boy Mega Man 1 themes, I like it how they remade those, like they use the exact, because like there's still just, there's slight remixes there's slight remixes of, you know, like Elecman's theme, the Game Boy theme sounds like he's walking on like heavenly air, whereas in the regular NES version it sounds like he's like all zonked out. Na, 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 na. Oh shit. It's kind of neat. I've heard people say Mega Man 2 is the worst game just because of the music. Yeah, I'd say it has the worst music, but it doesn't. It's a better game than 1 and 3 on the Game Boy. It's way better than 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are shit. Mega Man Game Boy 1 and 3 are really terrible. Like, Mega Man 2 gets a lot of bad shit for whatever reason because the music is bad, but music is not everything, people. Mega Man 4 doesn't have the best soundtrack, but the levels are really good, so I like the game. I would rather have a better level design than better music. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, Mega Man 2 style music. You could make Mega Man 2 with and have bad music, and then people would still. But if the levels are good, I'll still like it. You know what I'm saying? You prefer Mega Man 2 Game Boy over Mega Man 2? No way, man. I don't know. I don't like high-pitched music, but nice level, Lunar. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I got a lot of people. I'm glad I got a lot of people to join in the chat. I got a lot of people to join. It's fun playing your levels. We'll do more streams, man. I'll try to make a stream, like I said, at least 3 times a week. I'll try to stream Mega Man Maker 3 times a week. Maybe do like 2 reviews a week. Maybe show off one of my levels a week. Maybe every day I can have something, whether it's a stream or a level I upload or a review I do. There'll be something every day, I hope. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all laters.